This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Glad to have you with us. Elliott T. Bauer Stadium in Huntsville, Texas, home of the Sam Houston Bearcats. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the UNLV Rebels, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Sam Houston Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Rebels will get this season underway as toe meets leather. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Bearcats offense will have the football first. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. The Bearcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Then they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this.
There he goes. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. The Bearcats want to pick up the tempo. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. The Bearcats will punt this one away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Takes it on the return. Makes a move. Touchdown UNLV. The hidden yardage, the big plays, special teams coming through. The whole thought process is just get the ball back, and what will we do on offense? And the special teams takes care of that.
What a great job by the special teams unit, making a big-time play. Listen, the offense was going to get the ball, Reese. Yeah, I get you, but they got this taken care of. Take the punt return, make a few guys miss, take it all the way to the house. Really good execution on that punt return.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. That opening script from the offensive coordinator didn't lead to a score as they punted on their first possession. Now they have it back. At the 40, there he goes. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Dropping back, it's Watson. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
Yeah, and that's one of those where you just look at the coverage. You look at down the field, taking away all the options, making sure you don't throw that ball downfield to get the first down. The only option, check it to the running back. Now I close that space. Nice job tackling.
Slips through the line. And now the hit knocks it loose. And the ball bounces out of bounds in the end zone. It is a turnover and a touchback. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. And the Bearcats in the hurry up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Send the tight end in motion. Scanning the field, it's Watson. Unloads to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. A strike downfield. Got a lot of room to the right. Touchdown, Bearcats! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. The extra point here would tie the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Rebels offense will take the field for the first time. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand this guy is a top-shelf player. And I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season. But this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. Turns it on in midfield. Breaks into the open. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. And the Rebels are rolling down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Calandria. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, you've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
The Rebels will have it 1st and 10. Off play action. Zings it complete to the right. Bulldozes his way through. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. And the Rebels, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. We've They've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Second down, they'll go to the air. Scrambling away. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. They've gotten right on the cusp of the end zone. They still need 2 yards. Will they try to... And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Vegas.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he...
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Rebels. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
Awesome job by the linebacker there in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes, spying the QB, knowing where that ball was going to get thrown, and then the ball skills just to pluck it out of the air and take it back for a touchdown. Awesome work.
UNLV 20, Sam Houston 7.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Give to the back. Makes one man miss. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. And the Bearcats headed quickly to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
That's caught. It's O'Neal. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get...
Oh, he's got some space. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. And the Bearcats just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Firing to the right, complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. To the air, it's Watson. Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. 3rd down play from the gun. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal.
49 on the field goal.
It's good. That cuts into this deficit. It's now 20-10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Cincinnati pulled out a win today on a day they clearly did not have their best, and that's a testament to those Bearcat players. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He'll pull it down and run. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll pitch it. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picked up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Quarterback adapting. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play. And the Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking down the middle. Finds a man on the left. And he's knocked down. Line is set on third down. Looking to throw, it's Calandria. Here's the pressure. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The Rebels will line up. Forget the kick, he wants to throw it. And it's caught. Can he get it to the sticks? Quick step and go. And the return team was not on high alert, and they paid for it. The Fate picks up the first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. Can't get him to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. Trying to escape and get it himself. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Rebels had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Now adjusting. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Big fella moving. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Rebels started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rebels.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Back to pass, it's Watson. Fires downfield. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Got a man, it's Reed. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Under fire. Trying to make magic with his... Turning it on! And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking downfield very late in the half. He's got it. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Wants to throw on 1st down. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll close the gap to 14. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. On the ground, it's Thomas. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Huntsville. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to our team at Elliott T. Bowers Stadium.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Rebels offense is back on the field. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. It's a fumble on the play. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. There he goes. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position. He'll do it himself. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Second and goal for this offense. Trying to pound it in. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
After getting that fumble, if you're on offense here, you've got to be thinking touchdown, right? So after that run play, this is a big third down opportunity to either stay on the field or score a TD. You wouldn't feel very good if you only walk away here with a field goal.
And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. Absolutely perfect. Are forced to settle for the field goal.
Well, sudden change situation. You got to give this defense credit. Their offense just turned it over. They held tight. They didn't allow a touchdown. They forced their opponent to kick a field goal. Nice job.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. Takes the handoff. It's Thomas. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Lets it fly. Got his man to the left. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Clock ticks across the 4-minute mark here in the third. Leaves it with the back. Past the first down marker and still running. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Line gets set, first down. They'll go to the ground. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Rebels kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll run the option. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Breaks into the open. Inside the 40. He's at the 40.
It's bad enough on offense to turn it over. It's even worse, though, David, when you let a D lineman flip the field on. What happened there?
It was greatness is what happened. I don't know what you're talking about when you let the D lineman, the best athletes on the field. That's what you dream about, by the way. You dream about scooping up a fumble, taking it to the house, showing everybody that defensive linemen are such great athletes and just point, prove it. 40-plus yard return. Hey, running back, anything you can do, I can do better.
Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Back to throw, it's Watson. Rush is on him. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
Man, as a defensive coach, that's a win. When you can be already put in a bad position because your offense fumbles and they're in scoring position and you give up just 3, that is a situational football at its best. Nice job by this defense, handling a little adversity and just giving up the field goal.
The run from the shotgun. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
Well, we're not quite in the 4th quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
Got it behind the line. It's Thomas. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and UNLV has the edge. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He'll try to do it himself. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line, and they stop him and knock him out of bounds. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Makes the grab. It's Gums. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back. Jukes his way for more. Oh, he's got some space. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Rebels.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Watson. Pocket breaking down. Pulls it in. It's Porter. A defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. The Bearcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Here comes the heat. Snagged in the middle, it's Black. Turning it on! The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. Trying to find the end zone. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. The Bearcats racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Fires into the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. Take it off the board and back it up. This penalty will wipe away the touchdown. 2nd and goal coming up. Wants to go on top. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Bearcats! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
He gets a block. Got a little room. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And I just love what I'm seeing from this team. Like, going on the road, game 1, where you're still figuring out who you are and what you do well. Another scoring drive by this offense. Looks like they're going to get the dub in a hostile environment to start the season.
Sam Houston, 26.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David. Just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Catch in the middle. It's O'Neal. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Wants to throw again. Out of the backfield, he's open. Didn't get a... of yardage before he was stopped, but using the running back in the short passing game gives him a first down. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. The Bearcats are on the move. Handoff from the gun. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Makes the catch. It's O'Neal. There he goes! And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Watson. This time on target. They get him down with this offensive setup. 1st and goal from the 9. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. He wants to throw it. Fires into the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. And he'll be brought down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Lets it fly. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. So we've got a tight spot here, David. They'd love to run out the clock, but all those timeouts staring at them.
They got 3 timeouts on defense, but I know a first down ends this football game. So I got to get my guys physical, ready to roll.
Yeah, because you know this defense is going to be playing the run. They're going to be loading the box, trying to get tackles, using their timeouts to get the football back. So this is going to come down to who's better in the trenches.
They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab, it's Reynolds. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28.
Well, he gets the first down on that one. I think if he could do it over, though, he would do his best to stay inbounds and try to bleed as much clock. With the lead right now, obviously the clock is their ally. That's something that they're going to work more on in practice as the season progresses.
And the Rebels inside the final minute trying to protect the lead and the ball. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Still up by 8 after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Back to pass, it's Watson. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Bring in the heat. Oh, and they get to him. Had a chance for an all-time finish, but the defense put a stop to it, and that's the final play of the game. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You gotta love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing